guys ready to do this? I know I am. We got some deep, interesting spoilers for WandaVision, which comes out Friday at midnight. We'll be doing a watch party right here on the Nicotine Show. So stay tuned, guys. All right, you guys, let's do this, huh? Let's fucking do this. I'm here, and this is a show. So, today, there was actually a lot of stuff that went down, which I was really excited to talk to you guys about. A lot of stuff. And I was just like, man, it's just like one thing after another. But, I think the best way to start off the show is to play a clip from my good friend Dave Pena, who put together another awesome little video from the movie Fake News, which best describes how stupid the idea is that we cannot watch the Snyder Cut for 4 hours. The narrative that a 4-hour movie, who wants to sit through that? Well, I'll tell you what, that's a bunch of bullshit, because I will sit through freaking 12 hours of Snyder Cut if I have to, because I would want to at that. So before we move any further, let's play Dave Pena's clip, because it's so freaking good, and it's the best way to start the show. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. We have a breaking exclusive news story from the Movie Fake News Broadcast Network. I'm Bill Richmond.
And I'm Tom Monahan.
We have just found out that Zack Snyder plans on releasing a different version of his Justice League for the people complaining about the 4-hour runtime.
He mustn't give in to the hate, Bill.
Agree with you there, Tom. This version will have a similar Netflix autoplay screen after every chapter, so people don't feel like they're sitting through a 4-hour movie, but are binging, because that's where we are now.
Kids today are spoiled, Bill. Remember how hard it was to get the porno?
Stifle yourself, Tom. Every other chapter, you will see Jason Momoa letting you know that you could pause the movie.
Snyder is always thinking ahead, Bill.
This has been a breaking exclusive news story from the Movie Fake News Broadcast Network. I'm Bill Richmond.
And I'm Tom Monahan.
Bringing you breaking stories you should not take seriously.
And with that, let's start the show. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Midnight Run. Now, guys, I have a ton of topics that we're going to talk about today, so I'm not sure how long this show is going to go, because it might go on for a while, because this is so much to talk about. So much cool content as well, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. But one thing that I wanted to say was, guys, let's give thanks to the newest subscribers of the Nicotina Show, which is I fucked your name up, dude. I'm so sorry, but you kick ass. Emmanuel P as well. We got Cyborg World, Borg Life, baby, and Gabriel Koniseki. I believe I got that one right. And last but not least, our good friend Arkham Gaming also became a new subscriber of the Nicotina Show. And guys, if you want to become a subscriber, it's very easy. Just hit the subscribe button down below, and you're a subscriber. And it's free as well. And it helps me out as well. Now, also, guys, if you want to become a patron of the Nicotina Show, the link is down below in the description. And you will be on this board as well. And the current patrons of the Nicotina Show are Zebrafat, Nerdy in Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, Gillis15 and Ruben KS Rivera Jr. You guys, thank you so much for supporting the show. Your help goes a long way to feeding hungry children, which are in my house right now, my two boys and myself as well. So thank you so much, you guys. You guys kick ass. You're awesome. Thank you. And if you want to become a patron of Nicotina Show, like I said earlier, the description or the link is down below in the description, and it is 2 clicks away and is well worth it. And guys, don't forget this Thursday, tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, it's the Four Nerds right here on the Nicotina Show on this channel with none other than Scott McClellan and Tim Yoko of DC Film Squadcast. Definitely check it out, you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, it's gonna be me, myself, including Dawson from Nerdy Many Ways, Anthony from ACS Universe, and Ryan from Zeverfit. We are the Four Nerds, and we will be live tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time right here on the Nicotina Show channel. It's gonna be kick-ass, you guys. I really hope you guys tune in. It's gonna be a lot of fun and a lot of surprises as well. So we have some pretty juicy Marvel news that we're gonna drop, but it's not really that secret of a news, but it's news that I stumbled upon today, which I think is really worth talking about. And we're gonna get to that a little bit later in the show. But first, let's catch up with the chat. And here in the chat, we have who was the first one? Anthony Beltre was number one saying hello. So hello to you, Anthony Beltre. Roger Taylor came in saying, have an epic stream, everybody. Can't be here with you tonight, but I will catch up on the shenanigans tomorrow. So thank you, Rasha. And thank you for stopping by and saying some nice words. We got Rishnan here in the chat saying, Nick, my man, let's go. You got Fear Jason in the house saying, let's go. Fire.
It's fire.
That's right. It is fire. Let's see. We got Ryan Rivera in the chat saying, yo, yo. Fear Jason saying, what's up? And yes, as Geek Studio says, smash the like button, you guys. And also smash that bell notification button, which is right down over there. And subscribe to the channel, guys. And that bell notification button is really important because every time I put on new content for my channel, YouTube will notify you, and it'll be badass because then you'll know every time I'm about to go live or if I drop a video. So definitely check that out. We got DC Talk Extended saying, let's do this, bro. We got Reese 75. The whole music sort of slaps. And that music was courtesy of Krypton Cage. Yes, he made that music. So thank you, Krypton, for putting that beat together. And that is the Nicotina Show theme. That's what it's labeled as. So thank you. Is this live? We're watching a recorded show. No, this is live, Joker. We're live right now. Thank you for being here, by the way. Let's see who else is here. We haven't said hi to yet. We got Andy R with the straight up alien. Alien. That's it. That's all we get. It's just an alien. I love it, though. I will take it. Yeah, and exactly, Anthony, and this was, about earlier. My heater here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, 4 hours is nothing, you guys. Come on. I mean, 4 hours, really? Is that what we're complaining about? Is 4 hours? Well, I have some news for you. 4 hours that ain't shit. No, come on, guys. We could do that better than that. MFN boys. What does that mean? Andre, I always knew you were against the Snyder Cut. Exposed. How am I against the Snyder Cut? Where did that come from? Oh, man. Mother boxes. Endgame was 3 hours and 2 minutes. You can sit and watch a 4-hour movie. Exactly. If you can watch Endgame, which I have watched Endgame many times. I actually like Endgame. I thought Infinity War was better, but I like Endgame. But I think that a 4-hour movie, and you're watching at home. Because look, now, a lot of the movies that are coming out on HBO Max are also getting the theater treatment as well. So it's going to be in theaters and on HBO Max. But when it comes to the Snyder Cut, that's not the case. It's going to be right on HBO Max exclusively. Exclusively. Now, the question is, what are we going to do about those countries and regions that don't have HBO Max? Well, that's up to Warner Media to figure out because they better get their act together because we need to get this out there as soon as possible. So it's interesting to see how they're going to get the movie to all those regions as well. So we'll see. Darn, I'm late. My friend just watched Man of Steel for the first time. We were talking about, hey, that's an awesome conversation. That's one you don't want to miss. Yeah, Man of Steel is awesome. I sit on the toilet at least 4 hours. This film will be nothing. Exactly. I'm right there with you. If they binge the entire series one day, they could sit through 4 hours of Justice League or Justice League. Oh my God, I said Justice League. What the hell was I thinking?
Why did you say that name?
I know that was my fault. I don't know why I don't know why I said that for. Tom is my favorite from MFN News. That's right. I'm Tom Monahan. Let's see. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is 4 hours and 21 minutes. No one complains about it though. Exactly. But that's okay. Look, in my opinion, at least, that's the narrative that Warner Brothers Pictures wants to put out there. Hamada and company, because Hamada, they don't like the Snyder Cut. They don't like it because he's just trying to come into work, and what did you see? He sees the Snyder Cut. Like, why is the Snyder Cut there? And that's the thing, is that they want a cloud of drama and all kinds of bad shit surrounding this movie. And a good point that was brought up, I thought, by John Aaron Garza on the Real Emotion podcast, which was earlier today, which is a great show, guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check that out. Was that this could have been a way of Hamada trying to stick it to Zack Snyder, saying, and I believe this is what he was saying. If not, I apologize. But basically saying, you know what? We want this to go away as soon as possible. So let's just make it a movie, and that's it. Because look, if you had it in episodic form, let's say you had 4 hours or 6, or you had 4 episodes or 6 episodes, however long it was going to be. Let's say you did 4 episodes. That's an entire month of content where you're dominating the month of March, where everyone's watching your show and talking about that series in the month of March. We'd be talking about it right here almost every single day leading up to each episode. It would have been, oh my goodness, it just would have blew our freaking minds. We'd have been sitting there going like this after every episode. This is how we would have been. What exactly is the Midnight Run? Get the hell out of here. That's not cool, dude. You got a problem with me? Come after me.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Well, I'm not quite 40 yet, but still, you get what I mean. Hope your Packers lose this weekend. But I love you, though, dude. I love you. All existence shall be mine. Darkseid. I know. That's a great quote. Ramen. What's good, Jack? What's good? Good to see you here, buddy. We got AK up in here as well, saying, hey, man, I'm here to stay today. I'm here to stay. Today is my last stream of yours because I have exams next Monday. Ooh, gosh. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. Let's see here. He's saying, what's good? The Geek Studios ACS. If you want a link, man, let me know, and I'll send one your way. We got the other AK saying, hello. We got Ryan Rivera saying, as much as I like the idea of a miniseries, a film is better. Well, I like it because it's all in one shot. Okay. But what are the chances that when it gets dropped on, what day was that again? Oh yeah, it's going to get dropped on. I don't know. I don't know the date. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I don't know the date. I don't. But whenever it does drop, whatever time it drops, I think that what if it drops and it's in 4 episodes and then you can just binge the whole thing? That's still the same thing, right? So that would be pretty cool. But either way, we're going to get it on a certain day in March, and it's going to be bad freaking ass, dude. I cannot wait to watch that. But you know what? You know what Hamada's saying? Every time you bring him the Snyder Cut, you know what word rings to his head? This one right here.
No!
Let's see here. ACS can't sleep. Must be thinking about the NFC title game too much. I know. He must be, man. I'm telling you. I keep telling you, Andre, it's March 32nd. That's what Reese. I'm thinking the same thing, man. March 32nd, it is. It really is. Hold on, let me do this real fast, and then we're going to continue on with the show. Let me just do something real quick. contacting a friend. Where is he? ACS, if you want to come on, there is the link, because you are my partner in crime when it comes to streaming. You always have been. I'll never forget you. Anyway, AFC wins Super Bowl this year. Hey, we'll see. We'll see, because you got Tom Brady. He's still in the NFC now, and he's going up against Brett Favre and the Packers. So we'll see who wins that game, man. But it's going to be good. Tenet is still running in theaters in India. Golden opportunity for ZSJL. Yeah, I think so. But we'll see how it plays out. More Zack Snyder Justice League is the better, definitely. Oh, without a doubt. So, guys, we've kind of been talking about Darkseid a little bit, right? So, real quick, let's go to our first topic of the day. Our first topic, which is not our main topic of the day, but just the first topic we're going to start with, is this one right here. It's about no, not that one. It's about basically our good friend Ray Porter gave a shout out to our other good friend of the show, Allie Brooks of Superhive. And let's go ahead and pull it up right now so I can show you guys. Not that. Oh, so here it is right here. And there is the tweet right there. So Allie put this tweet out there saying, you ain't ready for this one. And here's a whole bunch of Darkseid merch that she sells on her Teespring account, which the link is right there for Superhive. So definitely take a look at that. And she designed all these herself, from what I understand. Let's see, there's one. There's another one. The mask. That one's badass. Another one. Ugh. And then Ray Porter actually responded saying, is this your design? So cool. I mean, how cool is that? Ray Porter takes the time to ask Allie, did you create this? Because it's cool. I mean, that's how genuine of a guy he is, man. He is so... Oh, there you go, Allie. He's so kick-ass. And she says, yes, it is. Thank you so much, Ray. And look! 10 to the 50th power. Now like that. See, isn't that cool? What was it? Tony. Anyway. But yeah, that was really awesome that he did that. And I thought that, I would share that with you guys, because, I mean, that was just really cool that he went out of his way to do that. Now, if you guys want to catch up on all the latest gear, there it is right there. This is the new merch for the Snyder Cut, which came on the DC shop, which is kind of strange the way it premiered or the way it was released. But here it is right here, you guys. You got all three designs, or you got both designs in different colors as well. Let's take a quick look at these. These are $25 each. And there's the first one. Look at Darkseid looking like a badass. And that's designed from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, here's my thing with this, okay? It's awesome that it's out there, and I totally want to buy one. Right? I totally want to buy one. Yeah, it's straight fire, Rishnan. I agree. Fire. It's the design is straight fire.
It's fire.
But here's the thing, though. This is what it kind of, I don't know. It could just be me thinking too hard about it, but it's kind of weird that the first full body image of Darkseid that we see from Zack Snyder's Justice League comes on a t-shirt on DC shop. I just find that kind of strange. Why would they do that? I mean, I guess we saw Darkseid in the very beginning of the ZSJL trailer, but he was still Euxis at that point. But nonetheless, these images are just, oh God, look at these images. These are just so amazing. I just can't get enough of these, man. I want to get all these shirts. Oh, hey, what's up, Flash? All these shirts. Because, guys, when it comes to... Oh, let me get that comment out of the way. I mean, they're just so... Yeah, exactly. Hail Lord Darkseid. Definitely, man. Nick Show, the ATT tweets. Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that, DC. Don't you worry about that. My birthday is coming on the 23rd. Wish me. I know, right? Darkseid, what's up, Thomas? Darkseid is my daddy. Should be a shirt. I know. I would totally buy that, Thomas. Totally buy that. That would be so kick-ass. Shirts are fire. They really are. So those are all the shirts, right? And god damn, they look so freaking good, man. Just so fucking good. Oh, look. Here he is right here, joining us at the butt crack of dawn, as the Midnight Nerds like to stay up late and do this. Here is
What up?
Woo!
Dude, you said the butt crack of dawn. It's not here. Almost, but not though.
Almost. Oh, what's up, Andy R?
What's good, man?
What is this? The media is hidden. Oh wait, what the heck? Andy R sent me a message, so I'm just. Oh, I see what he did. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'll show that in just a second, Andy. Let's see here.
So what? What? He said something.
I said I would show in just a second because everyone wants to lay the fire down for ACS Universe, who just showed up.
Go!
Who just showed up. And okay, so here's the thing. Now we were just looking at these, Anthony, these beautiful images that are on DC Shop for the shirts.
Yeah.
But do you get what I'm saying, though? That it's kind of weird that they would put that on a. I mean, it seems like, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm looking too far into this, but it feels like this is another Hamada scheme. Like, hey, Darkseid images, put it out now.
Yeah.
Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. The shirts are fire, but like, yeah, them being put out in this format as opposed to like Into the People or some shit is
exactly.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of
exactly.
Weird.
I mean, Cameron, he's got a good point. What do you guys think about the shirts? Think about Zach not promoting the Darkseid shirt. I mean, he hasn't talked about it at all because I mean, this isn't him,
and
this is them.
Normally, for Zack Snyder's Justice League, he's normally the one was good. Kinky Spectre.
But he's my partner in crime. No, my partner in crime, that's Enosh. This is my partner in crime, which is ACS. It's getting hot in her. Yes, he's just straight fired. You love it. Yeah, Anthony Beltray. Are you related to Adrian Beltray?
Are you? No. Normally, something like this would be this dark, just the same way the Darkseid Into the People shirt. You know what I'm talking about? The white one with like fucking Darkseid on. It's got like the smoke coming from the eyes. That's normally how Zach would drop something like this. So this is
exactly.
I
That's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. The shirts are fire, but like I can see what you're saying there. That Walter Hamada might have been like, smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Let's go. But I can see Walter being like, let's make some money off this Darkseid image.
What's up, Arthur? Yeah, exactly. And that's what kind of seems like. But nonetheless, they look pretty fucking badass.
Yeah. Oh no, they look great.
And check this out. So, and for us, I mean, honestly, it feels like when we get new images of these characters from Zack Snyder's Justice League, I mean, it has a lot to do with this. I mean, some guys they like Playboys and they adult magazines, but for Snyder Cut fans, we like Darkseid and we want the big one. Oh yeah, there it is, baby. That's what we like.
Yeah, and I love the meme people put out there where it's like, the chick is in bed with her dude, and she's like, oh, he's probably thinking about some girl, and he's like and then you see the next slot in the meme, and he's like, nah, he's literally thinking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. That shit, like
exactly. But here's my point now. So Reese brings up a good point. He says, I wonder if the shirts are a way to deflect from Ray's situation, and that's the thing is that even if they aren't, that's how they come across now. It's like nothing. Unless Zach promotes it, it doesn't seem genuine, and so that's the problem. What's up, Moondog?
Moondog was good, and they did come out yesterday too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a recent release. It's so weird. It's so weird that, but also it's also you. if you're that's why it's so confusing, because if you do take the stance that like they're trying to take attention from the Ray Fisher shit, but you're still bringing attention to Zack Snyder's Justice League, because
that's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't make any sense. But it's weird that he hasn't talked about these at all. It's like as if like this is the multiverse and that's in a separate universe from his. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's incredible. No, we're not going to do a bunny outfit with Darkseid. I mean, if it was available, I'd probably buy it, but still. No, or Enosh would at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Jackson, Anthony, what's good? You can't sleep because of the Packers game. Everyone,
don't hate Jack. You Ravens got bounced. So
did they really?
The Ravens, they got beat last weekend. No,
Jack. So normally I am all over NFL NBA and Major League Baseball. But this year, I don't know. It's a weird year. Plus, my Niners suck this year, so I'm kind of like, But the Ravens lost to who?
Yeah, they got beat by Buffalo.
Oh, that's right, Buffalo. So it's gonna be Buffalo and
Lamar Jackson threw a smooth pick six. No, I'm talking about the real definition of a pick six. The Buffalo Bills safety caught it in the Ravens end zone and ran it 101 yards.
Oh, that's like demoralizing. And we got a new subscriber to the channel, Moondog74. What's up?
good? Hey, let's go.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And guys, if you haven't done so yet, smash that subscribe button because it's free to do so. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps out the channel ever so much. So we were talking about, we mentioned Ray Fisher earlier, right? So let's hold on. Where's that comment? There it is. So let's go to man, fuck Lamar. Oh man.
He's got a concussion in the game. Damn, Jackie cold-blooded, man.
I know.
Got a concussion.
But here's the thing though. If Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna have to play. There's no way he can't play in an AFC title game. If he can't play, then they're gonna lose.
Yeah. Buffalo's pretty tight, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to let that happen. So now the next topic that we wanted to talk about was Ray Fisher goes live. And I'm kind of going in order too, because this is kind of how it all happened the other day. So we talked about the Darkseid merch, which if you want to go on dcshop.com, the shirts are on there. They're about $25 each. I would probably buy both of them, if not all three of them, the variations. But, I can't do that right now. I can't do it right now. Plus, Zach hasn't given them his blessing. And so once he does that, then it's open season. But so earlier today, Ray Fisher went live and he talked about a number of different things. He was kind of just catching up, getting excited about the inauguration. But he did, however, drop a little tidbit
yeah,
on a question.
I seen where he was live, but I was working, so I didn't catch his live today. So what's the tidbit?
Okay, so here it is right here. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, that's not it. There it is. Let me get it ready for you. Can you hear that? No, you can't yet. Can you?
Oh, it shouts out. I'm sure. I don't know if she's watching and shit, but shouts out for the Ray Porter shout out.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about when the show started. I was showing the tweet on there. Yeah, that was great. That was awesome for Allie. That's so cool. So here is that. Let me see. Can you hear this? Can you hear that? No? Okay, so hold on. I have to share audio with that. See, I hate that you can't I hate that you cannot change that setting later on. It really bothers me. Okay, so here's that question that he was asked, which I thought was really cool. So here it is right here. We're going to add that to the stream and let's hear it. If it echoes, let me know.
Additional photography. Dope.
Is there an echo?
Everything.
No.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing being able to finish the movie, right? Because being able to finish the movie shooting with Zach and with Debbie, right? How we initially started it. So it was this sort of like full circle, this full circle moment.
Full circle.
And I didn't think about it until after we were done. And everybody knows like the additional stuff we shot was like maybe like 2 minutes worth of stuff, maybe. At least on my end. And so like
what's up, Guider?
Yeah, it's even just shooting that little bit and having that be the final memory that I'll have of shooting Justice League it's really special. So I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, I've had a good time with all of this stuff, and we're going to keep pushing regardless.
Regardless.
Now that Bill Withers is.
So that was it right there. And so he talked about being at the reshoot. So
I didn't know.
But we know that they did a reshoot, or they were doing the reshoots for Zack Snyder Justice League, and we know that it was we know that it took place in the nightmare future. So yeah, it would make sense that he was there because that would correlate to what's happening, in the story. Yeah. So we know now that essentially confirms that, not only are we going to see Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, we're going to see Jared Leto as a Joker with long hair, because he's in the future now. Mm-hmm. And we're also going to see Cyborg is going to be there. And so that's why I keep going back to this. And look, this is just me speculating. Okay, this is total speculation on my behalf. Okay, this does not come from any source that I know of. Okay, this is just from this mind right here. This mind right here is about to put this out. Okay, and I put it out there before, but I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so additional shoots. So my thing is this, is that the reason I believe, at least the reason why you're going to see Cyborg, you're going to see Joker, you're going to see Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, and I think you're going to see all of them in the future, because I still believe that this scene takes place at the same time as when the attack happens on Bruce's, or on the Rebels base in the nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
When all the Parademons come flying down, all that shit. I think they're inside the cave. So you see Batman come out of that tunnel, with his machine gun. I think if you were to go back in that tunnel, you would find all of them were down there already. So I think we're gonna. And this is just my feeling, my gut feeling. So and imagine that. Imagine if we saw a scene where you have all those characters down below, and they're getting the cosmic treadmill ready because they're about to send the Flash back in time. And yeah, exactly, Jack. Mother box robbery as well. So we're gonna see when he brings the mother box Joker, if he does steal it. But imagine seeing that scene where they're all down there and all of a sudden everything's shaking and and all of a sudden it's like, we gotta go now. And then the Parademons are coming, Superman flies down there, and then Flash takes off on the cosmic treadmill. And that's when he ends up in that scene in BVS when he contacts Bruce Wayne, but he's at the wrong time. And that would lead into the Flash movie, It could be something like that. I don't know.
No. I think you got the beginning right. I think so. They're down there, and so they formulate the plan, and Bruce is like, "Yo, so this all hinges on this rock, right? We got to get this rock." So, so he leaves the meeting. Oh, dude, just imagine this. Just imagine a scene where they have that meeting, and how Soups Batsy put that fire picture out where, like, they see the cosmic treadmill, they're all there watching it, and they're explaining the plan, and then Bruce is like, all right, all this depends on this rock, and then he gets like, I don't know if he has like a fucking CB radio, whatever the fuck he had, and he's just like, they're here.
Yeah, exactly.
And you watch him walk from that meeting up the steps, and all of a sudden it just turns into the nightmare scene from BVS. And it's just the same thing. He opens the door, pulls out the binoculars, sees them coming across the Omega sign or whatever, and then whatever happens takes place. The thing is, I think that thank
you, Barcy. Thank you.
What's up? What you saying?
Oh, have a good night. She's going to bed. Have a good night, Barcy.
Peace out, Barcy.
Have a good night.
But like, I think that because at the SnyderCon, Zach says that thing where he's just like, Cyborg's like, well, which one of these windows do you want to jump? And he said, well, we can't go through that window because the last time you sent Barry through that window, he was in the Batcave talking some nonsense.
Exactly.
So that's obviously the wrong window. Am I too soon? I'm too soon. So like, I think like all of that's going to formulate into dude, I didn't know Ray was going to be. I didn't know he was part of those reshoots. That's crazy. So like the fact that he is, and somebody asked the question earlier. You can jump up. I can't remember who asked it, and they said, "Are we going to see the Cyborg ripped in half?" He's just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just half a Cyborg left. Yo, dude. But I think that's going to play like a part in that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like maybe that scene takes place where he says, no, Flash can't go, Barry can't go through that window because when he did, he ended up in the Batcave. Send him through this one. In the meantime, I got to go secure this rock. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
then
he probably has that line where he says, he was like, pick this one. So, why? Trust me. Like, all right. And all of a sudden, like, he goes, I'll be back.
We're on our way back with the rock. Dude, I'm telling you, if in Zack Snyder's Justice League, when they hit that nightmare point of the story, if the camera seamlessly goes because we all know what happens. He
Well,
starts
no,
doing.
it's definitely gonna follow him, and then he's gonna be like, "They're here. I'll be back." And then he's gonna leave, and then it's gonna show him like exiting the tunnel. And you're gonna go, "Holy shit! This is during that scene!" And then it's gonna go back inside the back inside the cave, where they're gonna be like, "Okay, are we ready?" Well, okay, we're doing final testing now, so let's go ahead and do the final test. You know what I mean?
Something similar.
It's gonna keep jumping back and forth, like, because you know what's about to happen. And when everything goes down, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, run! Barry, run!" And like,
yo, dude,
you know,
if Cyborg and them are still underneath that tunnel, that tunnel theory is fire, just because it's just fire. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes a lot of sense. So if they're down below and they see that he gets captured by the parademons, if they see he gets captured by the parademons, and then they're just like, "Yo, all right, Barry, go." You know what I'm saying? And then
exactly
what happens, and Superman's like shoots my world and fucking pushes his hand through Bruce's chest or whatever. But like, if they see that he gets captured, like, Barry, go now. And and then you see
exactly. Like, so imagine if they're down there, all of a sudden you hear and everything's shaking, and they're like, "What's going on?" That's when they find out they're under attack.
Yeah,
and, Deathstroke is telling them, like, don't fuck this up. Go, make this happen. You know what I mean? And then
they're all down there.
They're all down there.
And
so then Joker, pulls out a machine gun, like, and then Deathstroke gets ready with his swords, and then all of a sudden, like, and the door breaks open, bam, right, and a bunch of parademons come flying in, like, ah!
But the last second before they can get to him, Barry disappears off the fucking treadmill.
What's up, Fatma?
What's good, Fatma?
but imagine this. So they break in, right? And then right as they break in, Cyber turns around and looks at Barry, and he's like, "Run, Barry, run!" Because that's a line. From New 52, when it starts out, he's like, "Run, Barry, run!" You know what I mean? Flashpoint. So imagine him yelling at him, "Run, Barry, run!"
And then before the parademons can get to him, he just fucking vanishes off the treadmill because he's don't.
Yeah. And then as that's happening, Deathstroke pulls out his sword, and he's fucking slicing up parademons, like,
to get Barry time to run.
And Cyborg shooting them.
Joker has a fucking. He just
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then all of a sudden, it looks like they're whooping ass, and then Deathstroke going all of a sudden, then all of a sudden that's when Superman comes in, and then like grabs Deathstroke by the neck, and he's just like, and then Deathstroke probably says something like, "You're too late." Like,
yep, and Barry's already gone. He's already fucking.
You know what I mean? And everyone just died, and then he kills everybody. You know what I mean? But I think that would be an amazing scene. Yes. I would fucking love it. Look at Moondog. He's like, "Run, Barry, run!" But you see what I'm saying? Like the run, Barry, run. Like the correlation and the connection between his storyline. It would speak volumes to him.
Also, that like the way. We know Zach shit. Like the way if he does do that, the way he would do it, it wouldn't be corny. Like I've seen Run Barry Run be corny on the Flash TV series.
Oh, but
no, I think
Ray Fisher saying it. I mean, I think it would be fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
So,
dude, I don't know. Yeah.
So the next thing was, and this goes from Ray Fisher to basically the next topic, which is going to be this one here. If I can actually find it, where is it? Is AT&T claps on Justice League? Now they spent the entire day just pretty much just kind of beating the shit out of Justice League, which is awesome if you ask me. And yes, I know, guys, I said it. I said Justice League.
Why did you say that name?
And so here,
before I got on, what?
Okay, so here is that thread. Let me see if I can find the right one. So this one's from Ray Fisher first. He says, "Let's go! Release Snyder Cut, hashtag Zack Snyder's Justice League." Okay, and those are the two main hashtags that we've always been using. Those are the two main ones. Obviously, Snyder Cut was the original, and then we started using that with Zack Snyder's Justice League. And so he said, "Let's go." And we're like, "What is all this?" Right? So we go to this one, And it starts out with this. So
Mhm.
Lisa Sattercut account. I don't know who this is. Is this the actual account? I think it's just a fan account. Yeah, because like a 41
Yeah.
following. Okay, so this guy put out all this stuff. Don't pirate the account. All this shit, right? He says, "Thank you, AT&T and HBO Max," and it's an awesome picture of a 4-hour director's cut of Zack Snyder's
Yeah,
Justice League.
if it looks like that,
Oh
fire.
god, I cannot wait! And you know what? I'm gonna buy it in fucking 4K, even though I don't even have a 4K Blu-ray player yet. I don't care. I'm just gonna buy it anyway, just so I
It'll come
know.
with a regular Blu-ray. There'll be a regular Blu-ray will be packaged with it, guaranteed.
Oh, look at that! Oh,
Yes.
that's so awesome. So then AT&T they went down. They said, "Well, thank you." Hashtag Lisa Snyder Cut, fam. Stay super. Like holy
Yes.
shit, right? And then here's this other guy, Ghost of London, saying, "I can't wait to watch Zack Snyder Justice League when you release the Snyder Cut." And they kept going, and he says, "We are on the way and plan to bring the justice." Hashtag release the Snyder Cut.
Yes.
And they weren't done yet. There was still more. Let me see. Where is it? Is it on the same thread? Look, there's Brent Coffee. There's Cape Cast. Let me see. I have it on another one right here. So this kept going. Jumbled Beats? No. So let's see. Do I still have it? If not, I can get it because I do have.
You talking about Ray Fisher retweeted it?
Well, no, we already showed that.
Oh, okay.
So here's New Geeks right here, and he says, "I'll take an embossed steel book with a lenticular slip case and collector's book, please and thank you."
He went in the full like.
And look what they said. Check. And then look, I think I'm in here too. My dumbass put a comment in to try to get it up on this heat. I didn't get anything though. I got no response. But look at everyone was active, man.
Yeah,
it's just great. And there's another one too that I want to show you guys. Where is it? Oh, it's up here more. Let me see. It's a good thing I left this little window open here. Here it is right here. This is the one I want to show you guys as well. So this one here, still
this is the one.
A branch off of that. It says, "Hope our second meeting goes better than the last one." And he's laughing. They're laughing at this image.
Yes.
Because remember, guys,
that's the Justice League.
Exactly. Like I said, guys, some guys they like Playboys and porn, but for Snyder Cut fans, what gets us excited? Darkseid. Zack Snyder's Justice League. And so, I mean, look, they're making fun of Whedon's Jeff Johns Steppenwolf design, which look ridiculous.
Yo, now that I've seen the one and the piece of that and the few seconds extended Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer, that looks ridiculous.
Joker, don't be so negative. Why would he want to troll us? For what? Did you guys know that HBO Max added Justice League to Movember's list? Movember? Yeah, I know, because it's on its way out.
Yeah.
Just buy an Xbox or PS5, 4K Blu-ray players built in. Yeah, well, I would buy a PS5. You got $800 or $600, however much it costs? Because I don't.
Calm down, Reese. Now, if you want to Venmo the money or PayPal it to me, I'll gladly go purchase one of those things. But
and guys, real quick, I just want to say something real fast. I mean, Reese, get out of here. Oh, let me get rid of this too. So, real quick, guys, I just want to say thank you to our newest patron of the Nicotina Show. It is the Justice Leaguers United podcast. Thank you so much. They are a all access patron. So, with the all access account, you get all access to my streams. So, during the watch party, during my regular show, you can come on a half an hour before the show starts, and we can hang out and talk one-on-one, whatever you guys want to do. I'll be putting that in the Patreon.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan's excluded. Ryan's not allowed. He's not allowed in there because just I would love to have him, dude. I really would, but it's just too much. It's just too much. And he's a great guy. He's funny. People love him, but he can't help himself, and that's why I have to play this. That echoed, huh? Did it?
Did it echo?
Yeah, was there an echo when I played that?
No, not on my end.
Working some kinks.
Hey, Moondog, yeah, I do too, and that's why when we talked about the shirts just a few minutes ago, that's why it's so weird because I don't.
There's something up with that. There's something up with that. I don't know what it is.
I don't think Zach would have wanted to release a full body image of Darkseid.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Yeah,
because that was the thing is that the two things, well, not two things, but a lot of things we haven't seen. But two of the major things that we haven't seen was we haven't seen the full look of Darkseid, fully matured as Darkseid.
I mean, we see Euxis. We see Euxis, beginning of yeah.
But we haven't seen Darkseid yet.
No.
Yet the DC store releases these shirts that show Darkseid, and it's kind of like, well, wait a minute, why didn't Zach show that? Why isn't Zach endorsing that? So until I hear Zach endorse that, I'm not going to buy it. But Ryan is a simp. He's one of my simps. Can we kick Ryan out of the Four Nerds and replace him with his son? I know, that's me, Reese. That's low blow. Oh no, Ryan is canceled. Yeah, he is canceled. No, we love Ryan. Ryan's your offensive man, dude.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon is a legend. Even the cats near my garbage dumpster hate him. Get out of here, Joker. So the next topic that we're going to talk about is what is that? Oh, that belongs over here. I don't know why that's there. What's that? That belongs over here. Well, it's actually, we're talking about Snyder Cut, right? Yeah. And so I was going to save this later on for the neat tweet section of the show, but let's just talk about it now. Why not? Why not? Right. So there's a couple things that came out today that was kind of puzzling, kind of like, holy shit, kind of like, what the fuck? And here they are right here. Let me see. Oh, I already had it up. And what they are is this. So Fatal J of all people. Now Fatal J put out a pretty cool tweet that I had to show. It says, if we get the trailer on this date, Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, and what is he talking about? Well, he's talking about 2/14. Like that could be the day on Valentine's Day. Yes. We know that the marketing campaign is going to go into full gear next
Sunday,
month.
Right?
I believe it's a Sunday. Let me double check. Oh, yeah, actually, everyone in the chat, if you guys can check for me, find out what day it's on. Why did you say that name? I'd rather watch Catwoman than Justice League. And then you made me say the name too, geeks. God damn it! You're derailing my show.
Why did you say that name?
Okay, so 2/14, right? So imagine if that's the day that the trailer drops, the final trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max. Imagine if we see it on February 14th on Valentine's Day, just to meet up with the whole 2/14. Now, the thing I don't like about this is that it's still a number of weeks away.
Yeah.
But it would make sense that 2/14 would be the day. Now, imagine this, okay? Imagine the type of hype, the type of buildup that we're going to have on 2/14. This right here alone, I have already put in a request for 2/14 for that day off. Not just for Valentine's Day because I love my wife, but because I know this is going to be a day that's going to be packed full of Snyder Cut material. And if this comes out on that day, holy shit.
Yeah.
I think it's all going to be about this.
The Snyder Cut.
So, I mean, guys, what do you think? Do you think we're going to get a trailer on 2/14? And not only that, guys, but check this out. Let me go full screen for this one. As you scroll down, what do you see? Oh, there's my dumbass. What? Chubby Teddy? Yeah. Right? Okay, so here we go.
Keep going
down. Oh, look at Lightcast. He says, I love Valentine's Day. And look at the culture nerd. He says, I love it too. It's a great day. And for Fatal J is like, every time you post, it's negative. Oh, he's talking about Ibugu. But anyway, that's very interesting. I love Valentine's Day. And he says, I love it too. It's a great day.
That's a that's an episode of World's Finest.
I think so.
It is. We got one before that, which is the 31st and shit. But like that's because we do it every 2 weeks, so that's
going to be huge. That's going to be huge. I'm definitely going to be off that day, and I will be ready.
Yeah,
for whatever comes my way. I think that it has to be I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe something might be planned that day. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We will see. Okay, so moving right along now, there was another tweet that was dropped. Not only by, and we just saw Lightcast and the Culture Nerd put out their tweet. I was kind of like, what? I know Andy R is like, what? But there was one more. And that tweet was this one right here. There it is. Oh, there it is right there. You're not even watching.
Yeah. Wait. So between March,
I don't know.
he's gonna be on 4 Nerds soon.
That is right, you guys. I don't have a thumbnail loaded up, but guys, oh wait, I can get it. It's but I mean, he put that out there. I think he's just trying to just put it out there, just saying, hey, just put it out there. Why not? And who knows what it means? I don't know what it means. I don't know. But it could mean something really cool. Or it could just be maybe those are his lucky numbers. I guess, I don't know. It's too hard to tell at this point. Too hard to tell. I'm trying to find. Oh, that's not it. I had it on here too. I don't know where the hell it went because Dawson sent it over. Dawson is. Oh, here we go. So, I mean, you never know. But guys, tune in this Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Because tomorrow, today, actually.
Today, yes, for
today.
All of us.
So,
yes.
guys, we're going to be basically every show this month, okay? At the end of this month, going into next month, okay? Mm-hmm. Every show is going to be connected to the Snyder Cut. It's going to be almost like a huge countdown to this premiere. Yes. And so we're going to be bringing in big guests that have information that are connected to the Snyder Cut. It's going to be badass. Our first show is actually going to be tomorrow, later on today, actually, right here on the Nicotine Show channel. It's going to be 4 Nerds with Scott McClellan and Tim Yoko of DC Squadcast. And that's going to be tomorrow, or actually say later today at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the Nicotine Show channel. And that is not all, because the following week, guess who we have? Guess who we have? We're going to have Taylor Murphy of the Culture Nerd will be on the 4 Nerd Show. And what surprises does Taylor have for all of us? Well, you have to tune in and find out, because it's going to be awesome. And it's going to be full of juice. It's going to be full of spice. And it's going to be full of fire.
It's fire. Fire.
So definitely tune into that, guys. It's going to be so badass to see what he has to say. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our next topic. And of all topics today, oh man, I lost my little thing. Here we go. So now we're going to move on to what I call the topic of the day. Okay, so what we're going to talk about is some kind of I think really juicy, kind of in-depth, kind of like, man, how the fuck did I miss this? Easter eggs from WandaVision. Okay, so here we go. This is a video that's put together by a channel called Key Issues. Okay, so let's take a look at this, because when I watched this video, I was like, holy shit, how did I miss that? And we all watched it together, and I don't think any of us saw it. Any of us. Let's see the chat real quick. Are we all good? Nice like cast impersonation. Hey, okay, so here is that video I was talking about. Okay, so we're gonna go full screen. Let me know if you can hear it. If not, I'll redo it. Okay.
All right. Can't hear it.
You can't hear it? Okay, hold on. Because I mean, this video, I mean, it's like the guy is literally talking to me. I swear to God. Let me see. Let me get rid of this and share screen again with audio this time. And there we go. Okay, so here we go.
Nick, you idiot.
Hey, man.
I know that's what you're thinking, and I can't believe you said it. It hurts really bad. This is me imagining that I'm you after watching my video on Mephisto being the big bad guy in WandaVision. I mean, I still think he is, but unfortunately, I missed a massive Easter egg. And here I am, in shame, admitting that I missed it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
All right, so when Garrick and I
This
were
is
rewatching
awesome, huh?
season 2's
Yeah.
animation, we noticed a gigantic Easter egg that for the life of me, I cannot believe I didn't see the first 6 times I watched this episode. And that Easter egg is this. The head of the Anti-Monitor. I cannot believe it. Finally, a DC and Marvel mashup. We were waiting for it. We were hoping that we were going to see it at Comic-Con. No, I'm kidding. The helmet that you see is actually the helmet of a character from Marvel Comics known as the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much identical. You don't have to worry about it. And there's actually a ton of relationship here between the Grim Reaper and the characters in the show. I mean, there's no way that this is not the character's helmet. Now, does that confirm that the Grim Reaper's in the show? Yes. Yes, it does. Grim Reaper is a character who may or may not appear in some capacity within the MCU, and if he does, I surely doubt he will look a lot like the character from the comic books. But here's the crazy part. If I would have just waited a few other minutes, it would have tied into my Easter egg that I mentioned in my Mephisto video, and that is this button on Agnes's shirt. Tell me right now to my digital face that this isn't a man holding a sigh with 2 other people around him. I mean, it's pretty much confirmed. Now, why is that important? Because the MCU does not technically use characters in the same way that the comics use them. We know that someone or something is influencing Wanda in the real world to create this fictional
Exactly.
world. Because of that, it can probably be assumed that
Right
the
on,
outside
Jack.
world is
Right
being
on.
affected by these events.
I
And
agree
we
with
do know
you.
that the outside world is heavily affected because agents of SWORD are desperately trying to get in contact with Wanda and stop her from doing whatever she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
SWORD in this universe stands for Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division, and a sentient weapon sounds an awful lot like Wanda or
There you go.
Vision or a number of these other Avengers with tremendous powers that the government just can't seem to control. In the comics, the Grim Reaper has the ability to put people into deep comas or revive them from deep comas. And it's possible that in this universe, the Grim Reaper is a S.H.I.E.L.D. or a SWORD agent who has some type of ability to keep Wanda sedated. Or it's possible that there's a version of the Grim Reaper that is keeping Wanda sedated for someone else, like Mephisto.
Because everyone's watching.
If left in a coma-like state and being manipulated by somebody else, Wanda's powers could be incredibly dangerous. We know that she was capable of downing the entire Avengers roster with pretty much relative ease
that's
in
true.
Age of Ultron using this
she tore them
mild
up.
form of reality manipulation. Another fun fact about the Grim Reaper from the comics is that he's the brother of Wonderman, and Wonderman and Vision are extremely closely related within the comics, even being merged at one point together. So much.
I mean, merged to the point where his consciousness was put into Vision. And that's how Vision became an individual. So, I mean, they have a very big connection with Vision. And so, obviously, they're not going to do that in this iteration, but still. So, let's continue on. It's only about another minute left. So, let's go.
Yeah.
So that Grim Reaper spends a good bit of his time hunting and trying to kill the Vision as he views him as a mockery of his brother's memories. But that's a whole nasty arc, and considering we don't even have Wonderman in the MCU yet, I don't think that they're going to go down that avenue. But they might do something to introduce the character in this way. I'm not sure. And that is it. I really just wanted to kind of mention that this Easter egg was something that we missed in the show, and I did notice it and wanted to make a quick video explaining kind of what we saw, how we think it might factor.
Okay. So, thanks a lot, buddy.
Shout out Key Issues. That was fire.
Yeah, Key Issues. That was fire. And remember, so powerful, he changed Wanda's accent. He did. Joker, don't be rude. Come on now. I'm going to cover all this stuff. So, it is what it is. So, guys, now we're looking at the idea that what if Wonderman is in this series? Now, Wonderman has a relationship with Scarlet Witch in the comics as well.
Yeah.
And we know that James Gunn was planning on having a Wonderman Easter egg in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, but he ended up having to cut that out. He was going to have a certain actor who he felt was perfect for that role to be in that Easter egg. And that was none other than Nathan Fillion, was supposed to be Wonderman, at least the character of Wonderman. And we know that the Grim Reaper, there's the helmet right there he was talking about, who is Wonderman's brother, could very easily be in this as well because he hates Vision. Well, in the comics, he does for a lot of different reasons because he thinks that because he took his consciousness and all that stuff. So definitely interesting. I mean, guys, what do you think? Are we going to see Wonder Man in WandaVision? And maybe Wonder Man is the one who's actually Vision. What if Vision is actually Wonder Man this entire time? And it could be that the Grim Reaper has her under this unconscious state because Mephisto, wants him to have her in the state so that this bubble that she's in keeps growing and growing until it takes over the world. And Sword is trying to stop them from doing that. I mean, I think that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
And I think it opens the door for more characters as well. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I think it's really cool. I just expect Marvel to sprinkle Easter eggs without ever granting any connections to them or actually materializing.
Good, man.
What's up, Cylon? Joker, it's not Galactus. Is that a space pirate with a larger than normal hook on his hand? Pretty much. James Gunn literally took Nathan Fillion and gave him the same logo and put it in Suicide Squad. The MCU was really scratching at the bottom. Joker's just gonna try to dig into the MCU. But my point is that look, this is content, and I'm happy that we have more content. So now we're gonna get to see where this story goes, because obviously, look, we know that Sword is monitoring Wanda, because we saw at the end of the first episode, you saw the control panel that they were monitoring her, so she's in some kind of unconscious state. Now, who is the villain? Well, I mean, it's been said that Mephisto is the villain, but it would be interesting to know that if Grim Reaper is the one that has her in the unconscious state, and perhaps his own brother Wonderman or the actor Nathan Fillion is the one who is in the subconscious state with her, who's basically acting as Vision the entire time. But who knows? We'll see how it plays out. But the thing is that so far WandaVision, the story of it has a lot of connections and a lot of similarities to the kind of thing we saw in the House of M. But when the House of M, you have a huge presence of the X-Men. Xavier is a huge part of that story. Wolverine is a massive part of that story. Now, I don't think that we're going to get the X-Men in WandaVision, which that's a shame, because the X-Men are so badass. I cannot wait until the X-Men take over. Because look, and this is just me speculating, okay? Speculation time. Okay, it's pure speculation. But I feel that as the MCU progresses forward, to me, the X-Men are going to become front and center as your main team, because they're going to have to build them from scratch unless they're going to bring over the X-Men from the Fox universe, which I don't think they're going to do.
Because they're look. When I was younger, the only Marvel shit that I would I was reading was Spider-Man and X-Men. That's it. I didn't read Captain America, Iron Man. I wasn't into that as far as Marvel comics go.
Exactly. When it came down to it, X-Men, the Avengers were always second in my book. They were always second class to the X-Men. The X-Men were always that was where it was at.
And
X-Men and Spider-Man.
Dude, they were
so badass.
Yeah.
And so now that you have this other group of Avengers that you're trying to piece together, to me it feels like you're going to start opening the door to bringing in the X-Men. Because in my opinion, there's only one character right now that can rival Batman. And that character is Wolverine. He's the only character that if you put out that you could make a Wolverine movie and it would rival Batman, because that's how popular his character is. Now, who are they going to get to play Wolverine? Well, that's yet to be determined.
Yeah.
Blade is a badass movie. I agree with that.
Blade was fire. Yeah. As far as what you were saying, I don't know about Wonderman, but Grim Reaper, I could see him. I could see him showing up at some point in time throughout WandaVision. Look, WandaVision, what WandaVision is considering, which I don't know how much Black Widow would have had to do with Marvel Studios, the Marvel Cinematic, the MCU continuity, and they've done pushed it back so far that I don't think it can't have much to do with the continuity, just because they pushed it back 17,000 fucking times. Go ahead and put that shit on Disney Plus. You keep pushing
Well,
it back. Nobody's gonna go to movies and watch that.
that's the thing, because now we're hearing word about this. Let me see, where is it?
Yeah, they pushed it back.
That Black Widow, the movie, will likely be delayed again, according to industry reports. Now, if this is true and Black Widow gets pushed off again, I mean, guys, that goes to show you that this is, for the most part, this is a standalone movie.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Kevin Feige would not let this movie just be sitting around while the other properties are getting started on Disney Plus. No, this does not connect, in my opinion. There is no direct connection to WandaVision, or hopefully not to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, there may be in that one, because that's still yet to come out later on in March, which I cannot wait to see that. And yes, guys, we are going to have a watch party for Falcon and the Winter Soldier right here on the Nicotina Show. But this has to be a standalone, and so that's why we're not seeing this connected at all.
Or else, I mean, if there is some continuity, that just hampers the other fucking projects that are like in motion and shit. So like what I was saying about that is WandaVision is basically, after Endgame, WandaVision is the first fucking like inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe type thing that exists to like move that story forward. So I think we'll see a lot of fucking hooks and ladders and shit like that. I think the final episode of the season, at the end, there's going to be some type of fucking big time something as far as the Marvel as the MCU going forward. I don't think we don't know yet what's going on in the world outside of it.
Yeah. And Moon Dog, we don't know yet what's going on in the world outside of her reality bubble. I think she's screwing up reality. Sword wants to stop her, and the villains want the power themselves. Exactly, and that's clearly what's going on at this point. But we'll see. We'll definitely see how it plays out. But to me, knowing this now, and obviously knowing that this story likely is a inspiration from the House of M, and then you have these other characters as well. To me, it makes a lot of sense that this is kind of how they're structuring the story, and I cannot wait until tomorrow, because you know what tomorrow is, right? Tomorrow is the WandaVision watch party right here on the Nicotina Show. All the fun starts at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's 30 minutes before the episode drops, and we're gonna have Brian Master of None, Mad Vids, and Tyler from Pop Culture Corner will be there as well. And I think Nerdy might make an appearance as well, but I'm not sure. I haven't followed up with that yet. He hasn't gotten back to me yet about that, so we'll see. But so we'll see about Black Widow. I want to see Black Widow. I'm still going to see it. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that they're pushing it off this far, that tells me that it's not connected to anything that's coming out anytime soon. Yeah. So that you're not missing anything, because the MCU formula is that one thing connects to another. So maybe this is the first time that they're going to have a film that doesn't directly connect to the next one. But I think that we are going to see Romanoff's sister in this movie, and so I think that she will then take the mantle of Black Widow moving forward.
Yeah, I think that's they put that out there. I think, but here's the thing. I think, just like you just said, with the MCU, the movies and the television shows all have some type of connective tissue. I think the fact, if this movie does not have connective tissue, that means they went back and changed something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Why keep pushing? It's so it just. Wonder Woman 84, which we have all our thoughts on that movie, they went ahead and put that out there. The fact that they just keep pushing this one back, dude, it's like 3 years. It's 3 years from the release date. We're going to see Black Widow. Like, what? I don't know. It's so weird to me that they keep pushing it back instead of doing exactly what HBO Max is doing. Put it on Disney Plus, free of charge for subscribers.
Well, I mean,
and then after 30 days,
I agree. But they want that theater money because they know. I think this is what Kevin Feige is doing. Okay, this is just my Nicotina theory is that I think what Kevin Feige is doing is he's saying, hey, look, I'm gonna just fucking starve you to death, and all you're going to get is just WandaVision, and you have to sit through week by week and watch WandaVision, and then you're going to have to sit through week by week and watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So he's going to kind of string us along. Yeah. All the time we're gonna be like, what's happening to Black Widow? Then eventually they are going to drop that, and when it finally does drop, it's going to drop like a bomb, and everyone's going to go to the theater to go see it. Because he knows that everyone just wants to see it so bad. But honestly, I think that it has to eventually come out on Disney Plus. I don't see how.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know I agree with you that might be his mindset, but yo, I saw at least 5 people today. Like when that announcement came out on Twitter, they were just like, "Yeah, I just don't even want to see it at this point."
It's just ridiculous. At this point, it's like just put it out there, man. We just got to see it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing where the MCU goes. I mean, I am as well.
We all are. Yes.
The X-Men cross Spider-Man movie would be awesome, like the '90s series. I agree, Joker. I totally agree. And I think that as it moves forward, look. They already have characters that are established and that they're already building up. Like Shang-Chi, they're already building up. They're making that movie. They're working on a Black Panther Part 2. So they have properties that they're already, that have been established or that they're already developing. But I think that the one that they're missing out on, the one that they're going to have to start developing rapidly, is the X-Men. They have to develop that. Now, here's a question I want to ask you real quick. Do you think that it is smart to start from scratch with the X-Men, or would you rather see the Fox X-Men brought over?
I think here's the thing. It's really weird with that because like some of the actors played those characters really well. Like towards the end of Fox's X-Men run, like Sophie Turner's Jean Grey was fire. Like I think she did a good job. I think what's the dude's name who played in like Mad Max and shit? He played Beast. You don't like him?
No. He's talking about the inauguration day. We're not going to talk about politics on the Nicotina show, so let's not say about that.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever.
Yeah, not here, AK, but thank you for bringing that up. I mean, sure, House of M. I got more of an Avengers standoff vibe. I've already assumed this is a Pleasant View, but I might be wrong. No, I think that this is going to be. And I don't mean to cut you off, Anthony. Sorry about that. But I really think that WandaVision, kind of like what
Pleasant View. That movie was good though.
But kind of like what Moondog is saying right here, it's going to rip open reality in the multiverse. Mm-hmm. That will tie directly into, and we know that it's already been said that this is going to tie into Doctor Strange Part 2, which that connects to Spider-Man 3. So they're laying down the groundwork for this. And here's the thing, is that they could have easily come out and just went totally fucking bonkers in the first 2 episodes, but they didn't do that. Mm-hmm. No, they dropped subtle hints throughout both episodes. Yeah. And then when we go into episode 3, we don't know what to expect at this point. So I think as it goes on, it's only 6 episodes. So this is
6.
Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's only 6. If it's not 6, it's 9. But remember, Falcon and the Winter Soldier starts March 19th, I want to say.
Oh shit!
Somewhere around there. So it's like they kind of have to wrap this shit up with enough time to build up for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So they can kind of market that and get that ready.
Right now, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. 9.
He's all not Pleasantville, Pleasant View from the MCU. Look it up. That's what I was saying. I was like, Pleasantville, what are you talking about? But I mean, I think the whole thing with the House of M is, obviously it's a fact that, she is trying to create, she made a deal with the devil to have this perfect world with Vision. Mm-hmm. And it's costing everyone, everything. But I mean, in House of M, it went. Okay, here we go. Moondog got me. 8 episodes, although Reese says 9, but whatever.
Yes, it says 9 on IMDb.
9. Sorry, Moondog. It looks like we have to go with Reese 75 as the winner. So I don't have a winner thing. I was gonna play one, but I don't have it.
Sophie Turner has the charisma of a third hand.
Of a third-hand Toyota. Yeah, well, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, if you were to bring them over, it'd be easier to to start making properties off of them because you already have established characters. But no, I definitely get what you mean, Joker. I would not mind seeing them restart from scratch because I mean, X-Men needs to be done it needs to be done right. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that Fox did right was Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Everything else was just kind of like, all right, that was kind of cool. And Magneto, Michael Fassbender as Magneto was amazing, and Patrick Stewart as Xavier. And I thought James McAvoy did a good job as Xavier.
Oh, dude, yes, he did. Yeah. He did. Especially those scenes where he had to talk to himself and like Days of Future Past. That shit was fire.
So let's see. So the last segment that we're gonna do, since we already did the topic of the day. Since we already did that, the last thing that I kind of want to bring up are just some of the. Do I even have it? I don't even have it. Damn. That's right there. There it is.
Fail.
Well, because it looks similar to another video I had on here. It has the same like starting image. So the next thing that we're going to go into is just kind of a fun thing that some of the stuff that I found online today, which are the neat tweets of the day. And that's right.
Oh.
So we're going to go right into this now, and it's going to start off with Mr. Ryan Reynolds had a tweet today that I thought was pretty cool. And it was him kind of trolling Bernie Sanders. It looks just like him. and
yo, they I seen a lot of good ones with the Bernie Sanders I'm freezing tweet.
Yeah.
I'm freezing. Yeah. I've seen a lot of good ones.
And this is another one I thought was kind of cool. This is from Prowling Gambino.
Prowling Gambino, yeah.
Prowling Gambino. He says, in one word, what is Batman vs Superman about? You can explain further, but what is the one word that you'd say is the message of the movie? I thought that was kind of an interesting interesting quote. So, guys, everyone in the chat, what is the one word you would use to describe BVS?
Martha.
I heard Matt Damon's in Thor 4 now. I don't know about that, but
yeah, I think he probably who they? Oh no. That was what was Gamora's sister's name? Karen Gillan.
Her,
super hot. But Karen Gillan, Nebula.
Nebula. Thank you.
She will be in the new Thor movie.
This is a good point by Joker. If Zack Snyder would have handed X-Men, the X-Men, I would totally be cool with that. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, so here are some of the words that the chat is coming up with. I just want to put them on the screen real quick. We have Jack says great.
Yes.
John says fear.
Yes.
Although when I hear that, I think that stupid line, fear, they can smell it. I hate that line.
Why did you say that?
Yeah. So masterpiece is another one, and that's been said before as well. So the masterpiece from Jason, masterpiece from Joker, Humanity by Rishnan. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yes.
Politics, I can see that as well.
Yeah.
Faith.
Yep.
Mothers. Yes.
Yep.
Hamada, no, not Hamada. What are you talking about? Not Walter Hamada. Not Walter Hamada, no. I hate the Snyder cut. Okay, and then we also have. Oh, here we go. Another one of Humanity, Guilt, Nebula. Oh no, wait, he's answering questions.
Yeah.
Hope. And the Guardians of the Galaxy may show up. All right, too. Or there we go. I want to see Beta Ray Bill on Thor. Okay. There we go. There's the word I'm looking for. Fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire.
And there it is right there. And I think that's all I really have for today. There's some more of the shirts. We already did these. Yes, that's right. Taylor Murphy will be on the show. We'll be on the 4 Nerd Show on
next week.
Next week on January 28th.
Yeah.
And I will be on Nerdy in Many Ways. But starting tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it's going to be the 4 Nerds right here on the Nicotina Show. Jack, get out of here. And it's going to be Tim Yoko and Scott McClellan of DC Film Squadcast will be on the show. We're going to be talking Snyder Cut. We're going to be talking. They just recently did a watch party, or they did a podcast watch of You guessed it, Justice League.
Yeah.
Justice League, where they just ripped into the movie, and they have a really great podcast, you guys. So definitely check out DC Film Squadcast. It's available on Apple iTunes Podcast, Spotify, and some other outlets as well. But they will give you all the information when you watch the show tomorrow.
Yes.
And one last time, guys, let's give thanks to the Nicotine Patreons, which is Ziverfet, Nerdy Many Ways, ACS Universe, Gavin Cooley, Gillis15, Ruben K.S. Rivera, and the Justice League podcast, who is the newest patron of Nicotina Show, and I haven't had a chance to update this this overlay with their name on it, but you will be on there as of tomorrow, so get ready for that because it's going to be awesome. And there's Anthony again. Hey. So Anthony, before we go, is there anything else that you wanted to add? Because I mean, we are going to start wrapping this up now, because we are reaching the end of the show.
Yeah, man, you can. I mean, basically, obviously, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know. You can find me on all forms of social media at 2279 ACS. I finally got dual screens, and I caught myself on it. But yeah, at 2279 ACS on all forms of social media, Twitter and things of that nature. You can find me on YouTube at the ACS Universe. Every other Sunday, you can find me and my homegirl Meg doing World's Finest and stuff. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday, because we just did one this past Sunday. And then every single Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, you can find me with Nicotina, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Ryan and my boy Dawson, man, doing Four Nerds and stuff. And then obviously my show, which is random, so I don't like have dates for it or whatever. And sometimes you'll find me here if I don't have to work the next day. I'll try to show up to my homie Nicotina's show because
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Sometimes, hey, there have been times before where you sent me the link and I've been like, all right, I'm gonna jump on, and in 5 minutes I'm like this.
Yeah. Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. This was so awesome. WandaVision, we'll see where the story goes. I really think that I think there's a good chance that we're gonna see Nathan Fillion as Wonderman because of his connection in the storyline with Scarlet Witch, and there he is right there looking badass as ever. And I think Grim Reaper might make an appearance as well, but we will find out what happens, because tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time, we're gonna have the WandaVision watch party with Mad Matt Vids, Brian Master of None, and Tyler from Pop Culture Corner, and possibly Dawson from Nerdy Many Ways. And ACS, obviously, you're also invited too if you're able to make it at the butt crack of dawn. So, guys, thank you so much. And don't forget about the Four Nerds tomorrow right here on Nicotina Show channel at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time with DC Films Squadcast. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. So that's that, man. That's all I got for today. That's all I got. Anything else you want to add before we go? Look at this shit. Oh,
yeah.
That's some shit right there.
Fire, son.
That
fucking suffocate without your mask on when you're out of your element. Yes, that's fire.
Nicotina, that's me. Just put DC Talk. Oh, that's you. Okay, it's DC Talk.
Oh,
so
okay.
DC Extended is the newest member of the Patreon. So Thank you for supporting the Nicotina Show, the Midnight Run train that goes every single night, because together, you guys, together, I'm going to start coining it now. We are the Midnight Nerds, and we stay up all night long to do this show, to hang out, to talk, to do nerdy shit together, and we have a great time doing it. Anthony, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, man.
Anthony, where can they find you one more time?
You can find me on all forms of social media at 2279 ACS. Every other Sunday, World's Finest, me and my homegirl Meg, and every single Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, with the Four Nerds.
Awesome. And guys, if you want to be a patron, the link is down below in the description. Just click on the little link and you can be a patron for as low as $3 a month, or you can go on the higher tiers and you get some more perks as well, based on whichever tier you have. Be a patron to his show as well, as he has a Patreon.
I do have a patron.
He does have a Patreon. He does have a Patreon. Also, check out the my Teespring account. It's down below in the description as well. And got some cool Nicotine Show merchandise that you can wear. And also a link to the Autumn Snyder Tribute Fund, which is almost at $50,000.
It's close, dude.
It's so close. And if we can get there before Zack Snyder Justice League, I think that would be so awesome.
Yes.
So to all my patrons, to all the viewers out there, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys. Whoa, where is it at? There it is. I will see you guys next time.